sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm making a 2-minute phone bag. Really simple. You can make yours pretty, you can do more embellishment. I just like a simple bag that I can use to carry my phone around the house. It's handy, or when I'm walking. My mom requested one, and so I'm making one. I thought I'd bring you along. Let's get started. I'm starting out here with an old t-shirt, and I prefer black. I wear a lot of black, and I really don't want my little phone bag to stick out a lot. So I took my phone and kind of see if I have enough there, and I do. So I'm going to cut that sleeve off, and I'm going to use that for my pocket. And at the end of this video, I will show you how I make the t-shirt yarn that I use for the strap to hang this little phone bag. The nice thing is a sleeve on a t-shirt already has that finished edge on the top, so I just cut along the bottom and cut along the side, and I'll be making one seam kind of along those two edges. I turn my bag, put the right sides together. I'm going to trim the bottom, just make it a little straighter, and I'm going to sew along those two edges that I just cut. I turned my little bag right side out after sewing that seam. I tucked in my phone to double check, and I really like the t-shirt fabric because it's nice and stretchy. The phone just slips in and out really easy. Then I added a strap using my t-shirt yarn, and I cut the length of this 48 inches. Sewed those edges to my bag. I went back and forth a couple times just to secure the end. I put the end inside the bag and just did a top stitch. I'm using white thread here for you so you can see what I'm doing, but of course you probably want to choose a thread that matches your bag. And I'm all done. Now that may have taken more than 2 minutes, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't take very long at all. Once you have the things you need to make it, your t-shirt, and you need to make the t-shirt yarn. Now that I've shown you how to make the little bag, I thought I'd go back and show you how to make that t-shirt yarn that I used for the strap. I really like the t-shirt yarn. It's very comfortable to wear, and yeah, I just like it. So I'm going to use the bottom of my shirt. I cut across sort of from armpit to armpit, and I'm folding my t-shirt not in half, but I'm leaving a section that I'm not going to cut. So I've leave maybe 2 inches on one side that I'm not going to cut through, and I tried to smooth it all out because I'm going to be cutting strips. So starting at the bottom here, I'll cut along. I can even use the hem of that t-shirt. It works out just fine, and I'm going to cut up and stop about 2 inches away from that top edge that's folded, and I'm going to make my cuts about 1 inch wide or thereabouts. It does not need to be exact. And I'm going to do the same all the way across this t-shirt. Now that I have all of my cuts made, I'm going to open up that section that I did not cut, and I'm going to start cutting from the right to the left. And on the first one, I'm just going to cut that left section. So I'm going to start in the middle and cut over to the left. Now I'll start on the right, that first right cut, and I'll cut over sort of a little diagonal line over to the left. And I'm going to do this all the way to the top, and I'll have one left over. Have the yarn all cut. It's one really long strip, and I pull and stretch that yarn so it kind of rolls together. And after I stretch it all out, I roll it up into a ball, and it's ready to go for my next project. Thank you for sewing with me today. I'll see you next time.